There's some big old beautiful trees back here. There's a lot of pretty colors too. Just got to this trail. I'm at a new place today, but still already seen a bit of wildlife. A couple woodpeckers so far, and of course squirrels. But I mean, seriously, look at this place. These trees are amazing. Old growth. You can see that a lot of that around here. But hey, we're gonna see what this place is like. I'll catch up with you in a bit. This is the kind of late fall views that I'm looking for. And of course, my favorite thing to see, the white blaze of the AT. I'm not sure if this is entirely a true portion of the Appalachian Trail or if it's just maintained by the Potomac Appalachian Trail Conference. I know I've seen a lot of these things before that are just kind of maintained, but it still makes them pretty good trails for, you know, training purposes, things like that. And today is like any other day I've filmed so far, just a shakedown for the big trek coming up. Man, it's pretty down here. Oh, look at that. Got a big old Carolina hemlock here. Man, beautiful trees. Everything. I've been here for 10 minutes and I already can't seem to get over just how pretty this place is. There's green moss next to the trail. Got hemlocks, got blueberries, mountain laurel and stuff. Almost lost my footing there. But this is a cool place. I might have to come back here a few times. Yeah, keep your eye on the ground in front of you folks. There is rocks and stumps and roots and everything else. And the last thing I want to do is absolutely faceplant and eat shit down the side of this hill, because this is kind of a long tumble if that actually happens. So, next cool thing I see, I'll be sure to bring you guys back into the loop. It's a pretty little valley I seem to have walked into. Yeah. Yep. I'm a fan. Pretty cool little place. I will definitely be coming back down here for a few more hikes. Looks like they've had a little bit of weather though. Big old down tree over here. This is I can't get over it. This is a really pretty little area to go. Really pretty. Just old hardwoods everywhere you look. And of course, you know, it's got that lovely smell of fall. That is by far my favorite smell in the world. The wood? Well, yeah, technically it's my favorite smell in the wood, but it's my favorite smell in the entire world. It looks like we got a bit of a camping spot here. If you want to hop down here and stay for a day or two, it looks like. So yeah, we'll keep walking and see what we can see. Yeah, I know my trekking poles are collapsed right now, but that is a big red oak. That's cool. It's a really pretty tree. Looks like we got a little bit of a sign coming up here telling us where we are, so let's check it out. Alright, this is the Tuscarora Trail. Blue Blaze goes northbound, which is that way it looks like. Got Devil's Nose, which is actually the hike I'm doing today. Okay, Spruce Pine Hollow Shelter, Dugan Hollow Shelter, and the Appalachian Trail, I guess, go that way. So, maintained by the Potomac Appalachian Trail Club. So that's what I was talking about, folks. That's why I keep seeing the blue blazes here, things like that. But this is a blue blaze, which is on the Appalachian Trail. It's actually a side trail, someplace you can check out. So we will go the next 0.6 miles up to Devil's Nose, and we're going to check that out. So I'll catch you here in a bit. I just passed a nice couple on the trail here. They were out hiking with their dog. That's actually the first nice beard comment I've gotten in a couple weeks now. It's always entertaining when you get something that simple. Makes you chuckle when you're out here. But man, kind of steep sections here, but it's kind of worth it when you end up coming into a stand of big old bright red, beautiful, absolutely gorgeous fall foliage on these red oaks here. You know, it's mixed in with these Virginia pines and Carolina hemlocks. I think coming out today was a damn good call. It beats the hell out of staying inside. Well, that certainly changed quick. About 3 minutes ago, I was walking a ridge top and nothing but hardwoods. Now, yep, and that's a fall. Gotta watch where you're going, folks. This trail gets you if you ain't careful. But anyway, these roots, fuckers, that's kind of shit you could trip on if you're not looking. So, gotta keep your eyes on the trail. I'm gonna be icing that down tonight. All right, so still walking in all these conifers and stuff. Still watching out for these roots, man. Ain't careful, those roots are gonna end your afternoon in a heartbeat. I'm only about a mile or so from the parking lot here, but it's kind of a steep, rooty mile. And walking back would suck with a truly busted ankle. So enjoy yourself while you're out here, but you also got to be careful because it can snap your shit up if you're not careful. Oh, hello. Oh, this is pretty as hell. Wow. I was not expecting to come across this. That is one beautiful little stream. Let me get a couple pictures of this. It's pretty out here. West Virginia is underrated when it comes to hiking. This place is cool. This place is really cool. It's a pretty stream here. Well, can't lie, that stumble I took a little ways back caused a little bit of instability in the ankle. So, taking it easy, opened up the trekking poles, and we're just kind of coasting. Not pushing it, just going at a reasonable pace. Run into a lot of folks here today. For kind of being as out of the way as this is, it's popular. It's really popular, but I can see why. It's a beautiful little area, like I've said before. But I think we're coming up on the destination for this little day trek. So let's keep going. I've officially started to get funny looks from people that see me vlogging, talking to myself on camera. But I don't care. I'm out here for me. This section's kind of steep, but we'll keep going. Wish I could put a kind of an inclinometer on the side of the screen here, because this is steep. And there's a lot of these little false summits cresting the hill. And I think they exist purely to screw with you, just to give you hope. And there's always another climb after that. But you just keep putting one foot in front of the other. And that's how you hike. This is a really nice walk through the woods. A really nice trail. I think the PATC did a good job keeping this maintained. Apart from all the leaves, which are obvious this time of year, it's not bad. There's a couple steep sections, but this is actually a really nice place where you could, bring the family, bring the kids on a little day trip. It's not bad at all. Not bad at all. There's plenty to see. Haven't seen much wildlife today, but I mean, you want to see leaves right now out here, it's a great place to see them. A little bit past peak, and a lot have already fallen, but there's still plenty that can catch your eye. Looks like a trail, but there's a blue blaze. Always follow the trail markers. Otherwise, who knows where the hell you're going to end up. Very natural rocky. Oh yeah. Yep, this is it. This, ladies and gentlemen, is the Devil's Nose. I don't think it looks like a nose, but man, I can't see much from down here, but let's hop up on a rock. Oh yeah. Man, look at these fall colors going on. Absolutely beautiful. Let's keep going down here, see what we can see. Duck under a couple Virginia pines here. Oh wow. Yeah. This was worth the walk. This was. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Yeah, that would be interesting. But holy crap. There's a little pocket valley here. But damn. This is a really, truly beautiful place to be. That's probably it's at least 150, maybe 200 feet down there. It's a hell of a drop off. But man, geez, oh man. I'm so glad I came up here today. I am so glad. It's a great way to spend a day off. Just hiking. Beautiful. Oh, I'm gonna chill here for a little bit, take in the scenery. And yeah, then we're gonna keep going again. So here we go, off the Devil's Nose. That was a really cool destination. Really cool. I highly suggest all of you try it. But we're gonna climb back out of here. If I see anything else cool, I'll let you know. Well, on the way in, I just think I saw 4 people. On the way back out, I've already run into like 15 or 20. There's a bunch of families out here. Like I said, it'd be a great place to bring a family, bring the kids. Apart from 1 or 2 steep spots, it's not bad at all. This is a beautiful hike. But, it was a good test. A short test, but it's a good test of what I'm going to be carrying next year. I got pretty much a full pack. I got change clothes, got all my rain gear, got my puffy, got my tent, got a couple meals. But the only thing I'm not carrying that I'm going to be having next year is the new quilt I'm going to be using, and most of the water, because I don't have much right now. I got about half a liter. Knowing me, I'm probably going to be carrying between probably 2 and 3 at a time. I tend to rain, obviously, a lot more than your average hiker, so I will be carrying a little bit more on certain stretches than your average 150-pound featherweight. But everyone does things their own way. I'm a little bit bigger, obviously. I'm still losing weight, so carrying a few more pounds when it comes into spring of water is going to beat the hell out of carrying a few extra pounds of me. And that's part of the reason I'm doing all this. Doing shakedowns, getting some weight down, figuring out what works, what doesn't work, and get myself in shape. But once I get everything really squared away, I'll do a gear video, kind of a breakdown of what I'm going to be hiking with, what I'm carrying, because there's still a few things I might be switching out, but we'll get to that when we get to that. For now, it's time to keep walking. Man, do yourself a favor sometime. Just go out, get yourself lost in the woods. I mean, it's beautiful, it's quiet, it's peaceful. Yes, I do sound like a broken record. I don't care. This is my happy place. This is how I recharge. This is how I get all the stress out, get all the frustration of the day. Just melts away. Of course, that might just be me absolutely sweating my ass off, even though it's only in the mid-60s right now. Oh, look at that. It's a cool place. Yep. That's a pretty little overlook here. Nice breeze rolling through too. And a squirrel. More than one. It's finally critters out. Yeah, let's keep going. Watch these roots and rocks, everybody. They can be nasty. And this camera does not show just how steep this actually is. But it's fun. It's just getting me ready. Throw every challenge you got at me. I want to see it all. Because you never know if you can overcome something until you actually try. Roots, rocks, roots and rocks, roots and rocks and roots and rocks. Make a song out of that shit. Nobody would like it, but I think I would make it anyway. I've been in the woods too long. I'm acting dumb. But half the fun sometimes has to be making your own. You have plenty of time to think, plenty of time to goof off, plenty of time to do whatever you want to do when you're out here. And that's kind of the point. The only person who's going to tell you what to do out here is you. And I think at the end of the day, that's the way we as human beings are supposed to be. Everybody should be living their own damn life. Ignore the politics, ignore the stupidity. I don't care what side you sit on, what side you lean. Out here, none of that shit matters. And like I said before, that's why I do it. Just, man. It's a pretty little stream. It'd be a great place to come fishing. Anyway, so yeah, just get outside and enjoy your life, man. You're the only person holding you back. Top of a little hill. Nice. Now we go down for a little bit. I like all these hemlocks in here. They're pretty. And every bend is something just as pretty as what you just left. And sometimes it's even better. Just got to keep putting one step in front of the other, everybody. It's the whole reason we do this. And we're back. Maverick Trail, parking. That's where we're going. Beautiful day. And the smell out here, it's got that particularly sweet smelling, you know, that decomposing leaves, perfect fall smell, mixed in with some of the, you know, the resiny smells that you get from the pine trees, and even some of the hemlocks have their own kind of sweet smell they add to the mix. And this is just, you know, another reason why this is my absolute favorite time of the year to be outside. Springtime's nice, winter, yeah, hey, whatever. Hunting seasons are great in the fall and winter. But just being outside in the fall, it's refreshing. It's good for you. It's especially good for me. That was a big old oak tree. Not the biggest one I've seen out here, but it had a couple years on it. And here we got two of my favorite trees here. This big old red oak. You see, this is how big this bad boy is. It's probably about 60 or 70 foot tall. Probably good 100 years old. And here, got a big old white oak. You can tell it's a white oak instead of a red oak because of that flaky bark right there. And they're both about the same size. The big red oak right there. But this is a beautiful section of woods, man. Absolutely gorgeous. I can see myself coming out here a lot to do some more hiking. I kind of want to see this place in spring because I'm willing to bet it's something else when all these buds open back up, and I bet there's some wildflowers that pop up too. It'll be interesting to see. Almost back to the truck. Sadly, this hike's almost over. I wish it was a bit longer. I wish I had more time. I wish the sun wasn't going to set here in about an hour and a half. But thanks to daylight savings time going back to normal time, the sun sets about 5 o'clock. So you gotta make do with what you got. Any time spent outside is good time. Especially when it's out here someplace like this. Love it. All in all, I'd say it was a successful shakedown. Got a good idea of, you know, how comfortable this pack's going to be. It's really comfortable. It spreads the weight out really well. But I do also already know that I am going to be moving where I keep my rain jacket. I got it in the brain top section of my pack right now, and it's squeaky and annoying as hell. So that's going to move. Ooh, something died around here. Good grief. Ugh. Random, I know, I'm sorry. But yeah, it was a good trek today. I'm gonna be doing a couple more of these. Probably one hike every weekend, going forward, unless I'm traveling. So yeah, stay in touch. Y'all are welcome to come out here with me. Just let me know. Okay, random topic. These little hangers on that you seem to get on the spikes, your trekking poles. Doesn't seem like much, but damn, those things get annoying. And then you fling them off until the next one pops on. Always keep in mind the rules and regs, folks, because this was actually a West Virginia wildlife management area. So keep it nice, keep it clean. It's here for everybody. But we are now back at the vehicles. So yeah, so it was a good hike. I would recommend it. I'm probably gonna do it again. It's about 3.2 miles out and back. Some steep sections. Sorry, I'm laughing. I just saw this. Got a pair of old mossy boots somebody chucked up in the trees. Yeah, that was funny. You never know what you're gonna see when you head out here. But yep, so we're back at the truck. And yeah, it was a good shakedown hike. Beautiful day, probably about upper 60s. You know, I'm wearing long sleeve shirt and pants today. It was probably a bit too much for this weather, but I'm wearing what I'm gonna be walking in, so you won't know until you try it. But thanks for coming along with me today, and until next time, have a good one, and I'll catch you out here. See you next time.